The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Story time, right off the top. So, we're setting up, we're putting headphones in. Heidi has been away for a couple weeks, so maybe she doesn't remember how things work, but she's sitting here, headphones on. She goes, man, God, this flying. She's like rubbing her ear. She's like, I can't hear anything. Can't hear anything. And then we're going on, we're setting up more and more and more. And then just now she goes, can you turn me up? I can't hear anything. Her headphones were not plugged in. That is just...
Thank you.
I've missed this. I've missed this so much.
Right? I know.
Welcome back to Heidi Jet Settin' Van Tassel. How are you?
I'm good. Can you turn me up a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
I really can't.
How's that?
That is perfect.
I thought it might be.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it.
Looking good?
Am I though?
Titties be like, pow.
Oh, I'm just...
My titties be like, pow too. Don't worry about it.
I think that Billie Eilish just got a breast reduction. That's what I heard.
I wouldn't mind testing that out. Just to be certain, I think. You know what I mean? I'm part of the FBI. You know that? Female body inspector.
Oh my ho! Yeah,
Oh my ho! Yeah,
I've seen those hats before.
If you're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses, if you're watching this, it's because as we're starting the show, I coughed or sneezed or something, and I blew my eyeball completely out of my head.
It's after you said, "Oh, you know how I don't sneeze? I go like this, wow, wow," and your tongue went out.
You got me to stop sneezing, and instead you made my eye rupture. So I have a bloodshot eye that is just leaking and leaking and leaking, and I got Van Tasseled. It's horse pucky. What you did to me. It's horse pucky. Welcome.
Must be that booster shot you got.
Here we go. She's back. You should probably go back to Europe. Talk to us about it. Welcome. Welcome back. You've been missed.
Thank you. I feel not weird, but I guess that is
aroused.
A jet lag.
Yeah.
It's weird. Well, you guys are gonna have it.
You got back last night. Mm-hmm. You've been in Europe for 2 whole weeks.
Yep. I flew to Sweden
sounds like
I flew to.
Try it. Well, okay. That's third time's probably not the charm, but let's pretend it is. You flew to. Where was I? Didn't you go to Heathrow?
I went to Newark, and then from there to
Newark is so nice this time of year.
To Geneva, or it's Geneve.
Is that true?
Switzerland. Yeah, that's how they say it.
Geneve. I didn't know that.
But when I got there,
idiots.
I couldn't get a train ticket. I had to get a train ticket it's like an hour away to where my boyfriend was working.
You didn't have it booked already?
No.
Did you not know that you had to take a train? Like how did
I
knew,
okay. But then my card didn't work. So I had to go wait in this line, and I was just like, sweaty and just like, I just want to get. And this is my first taste of Switzerland or Europe for that matter. And I walk in, and I was just like, oh, come on. And the woman behind me was like, bonsoir, you have to take a number. And I was like, a number? I didn't know how to take a number. I wasn't like that.
Did you really get so American?
No. I was like, I
this
didn't
is
know.
why they hate us. I ain't taking no fucking number.
I'm American. I'm in the front of the line. Thank you.
But no. I'm exaggerating completely. But I was like, so I took a number, and I waited 45 minutes while I was watching this woman talk about her train ride that she was gonna buy she was traveling from there to I don't know, Spain or something. But all I was like the whole time I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Inside. But then I'm just like, no, I have to everybody was just so chill. They came in and they were just, and then there was an American guy that came in and he was like, "You fucking what the are you?
We are the
how long
worst
has the
people."
wait been?" And I go, "No, it's fine. They're it's fine. It's early."
Wow.
Yeah.
I figured he would fire. I feel like he would refire you up, and then you guys would go on a killing spree
inside.
Okay.
But then I just was like, "Oh, what am I gonna do?"
Okay. that's the attitude we're supposed to have in life. It's
Yeah.
like, it's out of my hands.
And it's true too, because what if the train would have jumped the tracks and everybody dies, and I'm like, I had to get on that train.
yeah, but then
it's the universe.
what if it happens
saying,
to the one
"Just
the second one? That's true. I mean, then you can go, tie yourself in knots over it.
So I
yeah,
went to
please.
Switzerland for 2 days. It's the world's most expensive country. It's ridiculous.
I think I remember that.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because you guys are going, right?
Are we going to Switzerland? We are, right?
Yep.
Where in Switzerland?
We're going to Zurich, and where somewhere else, right?
It's Montreux, isn't it?
Oh, that's where that's right where Anthony will be,
I got Heidi.
and they're filming there.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Is he going to be there in a month or in like a couple weeks? If he wants to come to
He's
a show,
gonna be there till July.
Can I show the gifts that you brought back?
Yeah. Yeah, I got stopped. I had to.
You brought back. These are. I mean, just an amazing tin box of chocolates. Very nice design. It's embossed, right? Is that embossed? Is that what it's called when it's raised up? Embossed, I believe.
Oh, I'm from Europe now, so I say.
Oh,
embossed.
sorry, excuse me, embossed
Sorry,
day.
yeah.
But the best thing you brought back. We gotta get a
I
good
got
shot on
stopped
these.
so many times for these, and I'm like, what are they looking at?
Dude.
And I'm like, oh shit.
Swiss Army chocolates. Is it in the shot? Is that? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look at those things.
Cute.
Swiss Army. It's like it's. If you're listening, it's everyone knows what a Swiss Army knife is, but it looks exactly like that. But it's all chocolates.
I got
Fucking amazing.
because I had to go through
None for you. It's,
security
it's for us.
like a million times. And they kept pulling, and they're like, okay.
They really must be
whose
used to
bag
this.
Whose bag is this? And I was like, oh, it's me.
They're not knives. Yeah, they're not knives. They're chocolates.
Sorry.
Did you have any Swiss chocolate when you were there? Because it really is something else.
So good.
We're gonna have to load up, dude, when we're out there. Bus stock.
Yeah, and then we took a train to Paris. That was amazing. In Paris, I'm in love.
So you went
Paris.
you were in Genève, and then Paris, and then
And I got this whole time, I've been drinking Red Bulls up until then because I
sugar free or reg.
Oh, I guess regular.
Sugar free is kind of tastes better.
Really?
I think so.
They're the summer flavors.
that's
I think
different.
they're all sugar free.
I don't know. The watermelon one's pretty good.
So good.
What'd you have?
And I love the coconut berry one.
Is that like a yellow one?
No, it tastes like like a what's that drink with rum and pineapple?
Kombucha.
No,
I don't know. I just guessed. I don't know.
not a daiquiri.
Malibu
but
rum.
Nope.
Kombucha.
But I did hear a friend of mine was
Please
working.
tell me you think kombucha is rum and pineapple.
I was just playing with you guys. I was
so
just playing with you
healthy.
guys. I don't know a goddamn thing.
A friend of mine was bartending at a spot here in LA, and a girl came up,
Was she hot?
famous girl, and said, "Can I get a Malibu rum mojito?" And he was like, "What?"
I don't get it.
A mojito is made with just plain rum, but maybe that does sound good actually.
Is there mint in a mojito?
Yeah, but it's just like it's something that you don't ask for.
And what's a mint julep?
And it was Britney Spears.
It was? Mm-hmm. I thought you were gonna dance around who it was, but I like that you said it. What did she have her knives?
No, but she was really sweet. They said.
Oh, that's
like,
good.
Really nice.
That's
but,
good.
Or was it Malibu? It was something weird with Malibu.
Do you still
Now I have to
do you still
remember it.
follow her pretty close?
I do.
She posted something real cryptic the other day. I forget. Was it about like her dad or her husband or something? Or
Her
it was like a
dad.
wrting thing.
Yeah.
What was that about?
It's her dad. I mean, her dad is. He fucked her. They
What? What?
They fucked. Whoa. Let me finish
What do
my
you know?
sentence.
You heard it here.
She said that? Breaking news.
No.
Brittany's dad fucked her.
They fucked her.
Allegedly.
They fucked her up so bad when she,
Yeah.
It's always. It's all. Just
Sunny
finish your
in
sentence.
Philadelphia? Yeah.
Because sometimes
He
you stop
fucked-
it.
I just, stuck it right. It's just, you never understand when you're pushing it down someone's throat. It's, yeah.
But anyhow, so I was drinking
Fluido?
Red Bulls because I worked like the week, like every day, and then I dropped off Ziggy. Thank you so
we're
much.
gonna talk about
I don't
it.
know how to. Okay.
You already brought chocolates, and what the fuck?
For what? For taking
Listen,
care of an
tell your story,
an
and then
animal?
we're gonna do about 45 minutes on your dog.
So
I did 45 minutes on your dog last night.
Ew.
Yeah. That means I fucked him. Anyway.
Gross.
Yeah.
So so I had been drinking these Red Bulls. So all of a sudden we're in Paris. It's like the second day, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. Like my bladder started to hurt. And I was like, I think I have a bladder infection. And if you guys ever had a bladder,
That's
like
a very
like
feminine
a
thing.
UTI thing.
That's a
Yeah,
ve-
it's a I don't think guys really get it that
We
often.
don't get anything. We
No.
get blue balls every now and then, and that's about it.
It's because
Life
I
is good.
learned why your urethra.
Yeah,
What is that?
Well, you said an accident. Nice job.
Urethra?
Yep.
Yeah. So your urethra is longer, and ours is short. So
Yeah, it goes all the way down our dick.
So So
If you had a fucking 6 foot clit or 6 foot, 6 inch clit, you'd have a long urethra. Long urethra.
Well, yes.
Urethra Franklin, as you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyhow, when I
foot
drink 6 foot,
Cool.
when I drink a lot of caffeine, I get bladder infections.
Why are women so sensitive?
I don't know. It sucks.
But for real.
But it had gone, I could feel it. It had gone sort of into my kidneys. I could feel it. I could feel it all just like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked. Like,
So you said that when you have a lot of caffeine, you get yeast
I get,
bladder
no,
infections.
bladder infection.
Can you imagine if we got bladder infections, how bad we'd have them all the time? I'd be like,
That's
Every
why when
fucking
you
literally, we'd have like
Every
smoking
day.
midsections all the time, just smoke and fire coming out.
That's why when you said about the caffeine, I was like, yeah, I was on so much. Plus, I was like, I looked like I was not nodding off because I had so much just caffeine. Like, I'm gonna push through, and I'm not gonna take a nap.
I don't feel caffeine anymore. I think I have so much of it, I don't feel the effects of it.
So I get them so bad that I think anybody that's listening that's had it, your bladder feels like somebody's sitting on it constantly, and then you have blood.
What?
So you pee blood.
What?
Because of I'm not sure why, but it's just, I was in so much pain. And there comes a point where you have to use the back, like you feel like you're peeing your pants, like you feel like you're going to piss yourself.
Why don't all women kill themselves young?
I don't know. I think that they used to.
What?
In China, I think that they do.
What enjoyment
Smart.
do you get?
Chinese are so smart.
So smart. I mean, you guys have so many ailments.
Sucks. So I was like, fuck. So it was on a Sunday. They just fist bumped each other for being
Just dudes, fucking dudes. Life is so good every day.
So I got on my phone and I was like, I can't miss a day in fucking Paris. I finally am on a trip with my boyfriend.
Did you see him at all?
No, I didn't see.
I mean, did he have time off to like?
Yeah, no, he took the train to Paris and then he surprised me with another trip in there. So he
done
worked,
good?
He
He
worked
done good?
Yeah, and he was like, so I hope you talk about it.
Well, let's talk
on
about
the
it.
podcast.
Yeah, of
that
course.
I took you on.
Say it, and we're gonna edit it out for sure. But definitely talk about it.
Wait, so I get on the phone and I'm like, I need a doctor. So I went downstairs and I was like, s'il vous plaît, doctor. I don't know how to speak French, but those.
Oh, really?
I know. I can do a really good accent though.
Very, very solid. Very solid.
Oh, and so they couldn't find a doctor. So I went online and they have this thing. So if you guys are in Europe, and knock on wood, if anybody gets ill,
We will.
but you guys,
No,
are
but we
like
will
in a
because
famous band,
European
so it's
buses.
like-
European buses are always damp
yeah.
and like hot, so we are going to get sick.
So
Without question.
There is a thing that you can do, and you put in your symptoms, and it comes up all these doctors from around Europe, and they say, Dr. Carabello from Rome has a time at 4:00 that she can video chat with you, and then It's $40. That's it.
Euros or dollars?
Euros, so it was like $44 or
Okay.
and
Okay.
because your insurance, I put it in, but it didn't take. And she did. So she got on the video chat. I explained what I had, and she instantly sent me a prescription in my email. And all I had to do then, but I walked around, and it was great though because I got to know Paris a little bit better. Paris. I went to the pharmacy, the first one. They didn't have it. The second one, he just looked at my email and he was like, okay.
Yeah.
And he gave it to me.
Yeah, people don't do medicine.
$9.
Yeah, people don't do medicine like we do.
And also, for the girls that listen to this, they have this thing over there called, it's called like Fosamax or whatever.
Fosamax?
Fosamax. So when you have a bladder infection, you over here in the States, you have to take fucking 50 pills.
Welcome to our medical podcast.
But you have to take like a bunch of pills, and then like by the third day, you're like, oh, I feel a little bit better. This shit was a packet of stuff you put into water. Tastes like orange tang. It was delicious, and that's it.
I believe it. Yeah,
That's
I believe
it.
it.
And by the next day, I was still a little like, but I was like, I walked around Paris. I went to the Eiffel Tower.
Did you go up in it?
We went to the very, very top.
So yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
I've never been in there. I've been to it a few times, but like,
you should go.
is there still the fence around it? The wall around it?
Wall.
I mean, it used to be like you'd see the Eiffel Tower, and it was at a big open area with no gates around it.
If you go to the very, very, very top, and we did it at night at like 10 at night. I know, but there's different levels.
I know there's no gate at the top of it. What I mean is there a fence surrounding it on the ground, the Eiffel Tower? You would. I was like, you would absolutely know. What's taking so long to answer? Yes.
I was trying to think if there's. I thought you meant down like
no. I mean
on
the ground, on the ground, like around it, because they put. That's so annoying. There's our she's open about it, but our crew member Jody, who we've had on the show before, she says how she like when she travels, she takes on the language and the accent, and it is so annoying. It's so
oui. Bonsoir.
No. No, but they put a fence around it for terrorist attacks.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, to make it harder, not easier.
Yeah, it's fucking all the time I was there, I was a little like on edge because the president of China was there, so there was like
I didn't know he traveled, and like he's an enemy.
That's what I thought, but they were having a discussion with him, and I was like, I thought France. I was very confused.
Wow. Okay. Did you go up at the nighttime?
It was beautiful.
Did you make out up there?
No, we kissed.
No suck-offs or anything?
No, it was too crowded. So crowded.
Maybe with that
everywhere.
Attitude. Okay.
Fucking Paris was fucking packed.
It is actually a destination location for. It's a very pretty popular. It's a very it's a very touristy spot.
No, but even my boyfriend was saying that it's. I mean, it was so packed for that time of year too. I mean, it's springtime, but like, I don't know. It wasn't the height of tourist season. It was just so many people. It was wonderful.
How
I loved
hard
it.
was it for you to find an ice cube when you're in Europe? I know it's my least favorite thing, I think, aside from all the other stuff. But the lack of ice is really upsetting out there.
That's a major. Yeah, there's.
You ask for ice, you get one cube.
Yeah, we actually we kept asking for ice, so they brought us out a bowl of ice cubes. Oh, yeah. We're like, thank you.
I've had that happen before. Highlight of the trip. He
surprised me.
Okay.
He surprised me and said, "Okay, we're going to another place. When my family's there," and I was like, "Your family? Where are we going to? Iran? Like what the fuck?"
little side trek.
And we went to Vienna, and I'm in love with
Austria.
Vienna.
Austria is beautiful. It's all
Vienna,
green,
though.
rolling hills, and like cool city, good food.
Vienna.
Uh-huh.
They don't even wash off the graffiti there because they say it's part of it's art and it's part of the whole culture. It's like what, and everything was like, oh, that was a palace. Where the shonen were whatever, and that was their summer palace. Everything you turn, it's fucking beautiful, and it was like we saw better art there than we did in Paris.
Interesting.
Except for the Louvre, we actually went.
Did
to
you
the
see the
Louvre.
Mona Lisa?
Yeah, but
I've never seen it
what
before.
What the fuck, man?
What a great response
Holy
for the
shit.
most famous piece of art.
Let me just say
take.
this. Let me just
What
say
the
this.
fuck, man?
Have you been to the Louvre? This
I've not
fucking
either.
this Mona chick. It was. First off, everywhere in Europe, do they not have air conditioning? Is what I want to know.
This motherfucker.
All I have to say is this. We waited in line. Well, the Louvre was. We waited in line for 2 hours to get in. And I, I was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. But we had to. It was beautiful. I mean, everything in there was like, fuck. I was blown away. I cried at like the sculpture.
What'd you cry at? Oh,
I'm a big like sculpture.
what sculpture was it?
It was the Cleopatra one. There was just all these marble ones. I'm not sure who like did. There was all. It was.
Where's David?
Tons. I don't think he's there.
Where is he? Is he in Italy?
Probably.
Italy?
Probably.
Do you know where David is? Dave? Heartthrob?
I think it's Italy.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was beautiful. But so at the very, very end, and they get you too. Like, come into the Louvre, wait 2 hours, wait 4 hours, just come in and, oh, we've got the Mona Lisa here. And I'm like, okay,
Okay. So I want to hear the part where you get upset.
No offense.
I mean, some events.
Some offense. So you go through the whole place. These pieces of art are just, like magical.
What kind of art do you
From,
like? I really like old, like religious art.
Me too.
But the high detail, almost photographic. That's the stuff that I like a lot.
I'll show you. Like, what's his name? Cavalaggio. What's his name?
I think that was it. Cavalaggio.
Cavalaggio.
Kareem Olajuwon.
Him. I love him. Hold please.
Okay,
Here's,
get to the Mona Lisa.
okay. So we go through all these.
Like, you have an issue
every
with her.
room, and it's fucking hot in there. And I keep asking. I was like, oh my god, is there any way we could? Is there like an air? Like,
Hold on.
It's so hot.
Stop.
It was
stop,
so fucking hot in there.
Stop. Who are you asking to turn the air conditioner on?
The attendants.
They don't have it there.
But they should, because they need to keep
Heidi,
these rooms.
the fucking building is
cool.
16,000 years old.
I know, but they need to keep these rooms cool.
No, they don't.
Oh, that building where it's in. Holy shit.
Did you really
So
ask
beautiful.
them to turn the AC on?
I asked one guy if I just looked at him and I go, man, it's hot in here. He goes, oh, I know. And I was like, is there like air? He goes, oh, I'm not sure it's working today. And I was like, fuck. That was what he said, but in a different
You guys
accent.
are fucking losers. And you gave him a swirly? Yeah.
So finally my boyfriend's like, well, we have to go see the Mona Lisa. And I was like, okay. So
had he seen it before? We don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so, because he was like, okay, let's go see this. Let's go see this.
Was he
fucking
that
bee.
enthused?
So we go, there's like signs everywhere, and she's on everything. And I understand it, but I don't. And I know that sounds so, because I love Da Vinci so. I love his fucking I love him. Like, he was a brilliant man.
But
really? The Mona Lisa? He had so many other pieces that were so, like, why do people go so fucking crazy over her? So my point is that we get there and there's a fucking line out the door to go fucking look at her. There's people with their cameras. There was a guy with his girlfriend on his shoulders, and she's like, "Oh my god, Lisa," and I'm just like,
all I've heard is that it's so small.
it's tiny. It looks like a stamp.
It's like this, right?
Yes, I thought it was huge.
Until you saw it?
Yeah, I thought it was like a big.
It's famously
portrait.
tiny. It's like the
Yeah.
size of your Woodman's thing almost. Like if it was on its
Bigger.
side.
It's like this big.
Okay, yeah, it's little.
But I thought it was like that, like big.
But what people find about it, what they love about it is like trying to wonder what she's thinking. That's what people love.
She's thinking like these fucking a-holes, these fucking idiots.
Leo,
are gonna...
you've done better. You've done better. So you're completely unimpressed? Was it like?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow. I mean, no offense. I'm fine.
Cool that I
forgive
saw
you.
it. It's cool that we saw it because not a lot of people get to see the Mona Lisa. That's
Well,
amazing.
actually, it's thousands and thousands of people a day see it.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, she's behind this thing. But I'll tell you who blew me away even more. And I know it's not Da Vinci, but Liechtenstein.
Oh yeah, the
Holy
small dot work. Yep.
fucking shit. He had a there was what do you call that? God.
Like a showing, like a
Yeah.
oh my god, an art exhibit
in Vienna.
Exhibit, they say there. Exhibit.
And I'll show you pictures, but it blew me away what he did. And the first painting that we walk up to, there's a woman just standing there. There's no like Mona Lisa guards, and she's behind this fucking like, oh, don't be quiet, don't wake her, or whatever they're doing. I was just like, this fucking bitch. We waited 4 hours for this tiny little, and she's like, like, what?
I don't think the Mona Lisa's ever
She's
going
on
to get.
everything.
She's never gone to shitting on like you're giving her right now.
I mean, I don't know. Just some of the stuff, I'm just like,
How much did it cost to get in there?
Not that much.
Would you go again?
I would actually.
Okay.
I would.
Do you?
But I would book a time.
So now that you dislike the Mona Lisa, are you on the team of are you on the side of the people that threw the paint on her recently, or the soup?
Is that who they threw it on?
Yeah, I think it was
that's
the soup.
horrible. No, I hate those people because it's like, what are you doing that for? What is that even? What did she do to you?
Well, they did that, and then the Palestinian war was over with. I mean, that's what they did it for, and then
Yeah,
it
I'm
fixed
so
it.
glad they're helping out
Done.
like that.
Everyone's good.
Like my friend said, it's like asking Osama about Afghanistan. Anyhow,
But you don't like to get political, so we won't.
no. I think you know the way I feel. So my point. Oh, the Liechtenstein. So
Yes.
So we go up to it, and the woman's like. So I look it up. Like now, I'm obsessed with like the pricing because we found out like a Mona Lisa. There's no price on it. Like there's no.
No, it's I mean,
$billion
the idea of a
if
priceless
that.
work of art, like that's where it comes from. That.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Priceless. Yeah.
But this first Liechtenstein we saw was fucking huge, about as big as how a painting should be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. Right. I'm teasing.
Whatever. Sure. Okay.
I'm kidding.
No, whatever you say.
Mona,
I'm listening.
Mona was great.
No, you don't have to lie. She's not going to hear you.
I don't
Da Vinci's
know.
long gone.
I just think his other pieces of.
Throb, are you an art
beautiful.
guy? Do you like art?
Yeah.
I guess not. No.
Yeah, and I really
He's young.
and that's another thing too. Like I was like,
Are you Gen Z?
I don't fucking know.
What?
Oh.
If
I
he's-
don't know what
you're
qualifies
33?
Gen Z. Yeah.
What is he? What is he? Born 91?
90.
90.
oh, my heart hurts.
Yeah.
My bone
What are you,
just
Gen
cracked
X?
in my back.
You Gen X? Mm-hmm. I think I am too, technically.
How old are you?
December of 79, I'm 44.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Pricing.
price $95 million for this
For the original?
Roy Lichtenstein. Yes, that we're looking at. I was more impressed
Navarro
with
has
what
one.
he. What?
Navarro has a Liechtenstein. I think he might have.
Which one?
I mean, it's
Or is it
it's small, but it's like it's
so fucking cool.
I believe it's an original. I think
Oh.
I could be wrong. It might be a print.
I'm obsessed with him. I'm
could be
obsessed
wrong.
with it right now just because of what he did and how he started, and He did
Was
all
he-
these different like
When was he alive? Like,
50, I think he died in 97.
Oh, so he was alive when like our parents were.
Yeah.
He's not like hundreds of years old.
No.
Okay, was he part of the Andy Warhol shit and everything?
Exactly.
He
They,
was, right?
they were friends.
That's
they
what
were
I thought.
buds.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I don't. Art never really got me. I'm not a big art guy. I'm an Adam DeVille. That's my kind of art.
Oh, Adam DeVille. I mean, like Mona Lisa. Meh. Adam DeVille. Hello. Like his stuff is so fucking beautiful and amazing, and Mona Lisa's like,
I would never.
yeah, let's
I would
come
never throw
stand
soup
in
on a
line.
DeVille.
No, and I would never throw soup at anything. This is stupid. But like,
I
I didn't know it was the Mona Lisa. I thought it was something else.
I
that
think it
they
was,
fucked
but
up.
I mean, they throw potatoes and shit on all kinds of art.
So stupid.
So weird. I just dug in my ear because my ear itches because I'm having issues. Do you know that you can like buy a fucking ear scooping
I
thing
saw
with a video with an
that.
app?
I want it.
We did it the other day. It's so weird.
Wait, you got it?
She has one. Yeah, she borrowed it from a friend, which is like what? Yeah, yeah. We all used it. Yeah, it's kind of like having a threesome in a weird way.
Clean it?
My ear? No, I took all their wax and put it in my ear. No, we of course we cleaned it, but it's weird. Like you connect this. It looks like a electric toothbrush with a scoop on the end that has a light on it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Do you have one?
No.
Okay. And you connect it to your phone. It's a video camera, so you're looking at your phone and you can see inside your ear to see where all the wax is, and you scoop it by looking at it.
And was it great? Did you feel better afterwards? Did you have an eargasm?
No, my first attempt, I went way too fast and way too deep in there and right into my
Ow.
eardrum. And I was pretty much done with it after that. I was like, this is great. Ah! I don't know why I went so fast. I was like eager. I don't know why I didn't just like slow down right into my fucking eardrum.
Really?
Yeah, it sucked.
Oh.
It sounded like like hitting a snare drum.
I don't know if I want to watch at that. I don't know if I want to I think I'd be freaked out.
No, well,
But do you have to watch it in order to be careful of what you do?
yes, yeah. Well, the whole point is that like you can see like, oh, there's wax right there. Let's scoop it out because it's like a pen.
And did you have a lot of wax?
I didn't have much, but I was hoping I had more because I can't hear anything. So I was hoping that I just had blocked ears, but really I'm just deaf.
I like the old school way where they like just pounds of water.
I can't do it. I don't like.
And then you get in there.
It feels like it can't be good. No. I do want to get the sinus flush, which is like you go to like an ENT, and they like put pressurized water
My mom
through your
had
sinuses.
that
And
done.
apparently, it's painful.
My mom was in so much pain.
But when you're done, you can hear people talking a mile away.
What?
I mean, not really. It was exaggeration, but
So cool.
but the ear thing was pretty fucking gross. I gotta say. Speaking of money,
Money, honey. No. Money, honey. Money, honey. I don't think you understand. Money, honey.
we haven't heard from the Gare Bear in quite a while. I don't know what it's about. There was no like explanation. But he's like, you know what? I got my shirt off. My hair's looking good. We should probably do a video.
Money,
Honey.
honey. I don't think you're gonna.
Yeah. That has nothing to do with anything, but I just wanted you guys to see that.
Wait, I'm sorry. So
Okay.
I was on
Yep.
China Talk the other day. TikTok.
You gotta get off. How you of all people?
They're
how can
selling
you-
it.
Who is?
China.
To who?
United States, right?
To
They're
who?
banning it. I don't know.
No.
But I'm
wait, hold on. Are this? I mean, America is saying you have to sell it to us, or we're gonna ban it. Are they actually selling it, or are you just throwing
I
shit
don't
out
know. I mean, I saw him in Paris, so I'm not sure. Wait, so I was on there the other day, and 'cause I was at the airport.
Makes me
and
so
I-
angry that you do it. I
know.
get so angry.
I know.
Like you're such a patriot. Like
Yeah.
they are the enemy. They're like they're going to
Completely.
use this to kill us, and it's
they have-
ruining. We always complain about how horrible like young people are.
Mm-hmm.
They're horrible because of this app that you love so much.
I agree with you.
All right. Well, okay,
But anyhow, I saw this No. It was in my email, and it was People magazine thing, which always has the most horrible news. Like, this kid I just read was swept into a storm fucking drain. A storm drain in Tennessee. Did you hear about this? He was 10. Like in fucking It.
I love when you say, "Do you hear about this? You guys hear about this?"
Like in It. In the storm drain. And he carried through the neighborhood down the storm drain, and now he's in a coma.
How small was he?
He's 10. Like, probably like my niece who's 10, she's like thin.
Is he fucking stage 4? How does he fit in the goddamn gap?
No, there's some that are like, look, if the clown asked that little kid to come in, he was like, oh yeah. Like,
Come here. Lean in.
it was a movie?
It's a movie.
No, but still.
Pennywise is not.
No, but there's some that are like, I was always afraid of.
Hey, Georgie.
I was always afraid of storm drains. Always.
Because of it?
No, I'd never seen it when I was young.
I mean,
but
it's a pretty
was
scary
always
thing.
afraid because if you fall,
Did the kid
and
die?
Slip. He's in a coma. But anyhow,
From drowning? Or like you know,
I think
or hitting
just
his head.
from the trauma of it. Maybe I don't know. I guess
a trauma coma?
I don't think that's how
a
comas
trom
work.
com. It's like a rom com.
Oh, I'm freaked out. He's in a coma. He got freaked out for a second. The old trauma coma. Everyone knows about those.
Oh wait, so People always has like, guy lost his arm riding a tractor, and then you're like, what the fuck? It's like the story was,
What the fuck are you talking about?
This girl made up a song on TikTok, and now she like quit her job, had to hire a manager, and now they're remixing her song, and it's I wanna wait.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Have you heard this one? I want a guy in finance, 6'4", blue eyes. Have you heard this one? That's
Stop
all she
saying
says.
that.
That's all she does.
What does she say?
I want a guy in I want a guy, and she has this accent. I want a guy in finance, 6'4", blue eyes. Wait,
I think I like it.
And they remixed
I like it.
it. And now she's, what is it? I want a guy.
Now she has $400. Have you heard this song? You're a TikToker. You love it.
I'm not a TikToker, and I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck this has to do with the kid in the storm drain. Or is this completely
No, I was saying that I saw it on People magazine, and that they always have like the worst stories, like kid in the storm drain, and a guy lost his arm, and a woman got fucking whacked on a cruise ship by her, like stuff like that.
I miss
You're
The
like,
Sun.
what
Remember The
fuck?
Sun? That paper?
Oh, I love The Sun.
With Bat Boy and all that kind of crazy shit.
yes.
Elvis met with aliens.
Yes.
I mean,
So what I'm
that's the
saying is
shit.
I didn't hear this story on TikTok, but then I went to TikTok, and this girl, I'm looking for a man in finance. No. I'm looking for a guy in finance, trust fund, 6'4", blue eyes. And that's all she says over and over and over and over again. And now she's fucking she quit her job and has to hire a manager. What the fuck am I doing wrong?
It's almost like the Cash Me Outside chick.
Yeah.
Bad Baby.
Only this girl's not a monster.
Bad Baby's a monster?
She's horrible.
I mean,
That's how she got on
I know,
Dr.
but her
Phil.
mom may have been awful too. You know, we don't
That's
behind
true.
closed doors. You
That's
never
true.
know. You never know what's
That's
happening.
true. Listen,
I'm listening.
I sat next to a pilot going from Denver to LA, and I asked him what it's like to fly these huge. Because I came in on a Dreamliner.
Do you talk to everybody?
No, in fact, when I'm on a plane, don't fucking talk to me. I don't want to talk about the Mona Lisa. Just kidding. But I just don't fucking talk to me. But I just want to be quiet on the plane.
I hate small talk on planes.
Yeah,
I
it
hate
makes me nervous. No, but so I was sitting next to him, and there was a bag of these wings, like wings that they used to give to kids. Mm-hmm. And it was like in my seat, and I was like, oh my God. And he goes, oh, that's mine. I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh, are you a pilot? And he goes, yeah, I work for United. And I was like, oh, you sound like one, because he had like this Southern accent,
Do you have a mustache?
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
figured.
he was really cool, and I asked him, I'm like, what do you fly? And he told me the plane that I flew in on, and I had business class too.
Oh, Heidi!
The fuck!
How'd you do that?
It was $175 more
What?
than
For
yes.
international?
I found a
fuck you talking
great
about?
deal. Yes, 175 more.
It's usually like 2,000 more.
No, 175 more. I found like just the certain. I don't know.
Was it an empty flight?
No, it was packed. No,
What the fuck?
when I bought the ticket,
Yeah, okay.
there was all these like prices. I mean, I had to get to the airport a little earlier, but like
Were you on standby?
no,
What the hell?
it was fucking amazing.
Okay.
Because on the way there, I was premium economy.
Wow.
Which was-
Moneybags
Well,
Fantassel.
that wasn't very much, but
Oh.
I didn't. That was really nice because I didn't have anybody next to me.
Yeah.
That was nice. But the fucking laying down in the bed on a 9-hour flight, holy shit.
Give a little diddle midnight, you know what I'm saying? Little squint, little squint.
But anyhow, I asked him, "What's it like
Squint,
flying
squint?
these huge like Dreamline?" I just went like this.
It's not a steering wheel. But okay, if you guys want to know what happened, just watch on YouTube, and you can. We're at go to the 41-minute mark to watch Heidi steer a plane. Okay, the wheels on the plane go whoosh whoosh whoosh. Okay, anyway,
And he's like, well, he's like, it's like having a corner office, and the view changes every fucking minute. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's
the
not
view-
the answer
I
I
mean,
wanted, but that's cool. And
does
then
the view really change? It's just like clouds and sky and clouds and sky. Did you ask him about UFOs?
yes,
Okay, what do we got?
and listen to what he said.
I'm listening.
I said, "Gee, have you ever seen anything weird up there?" And he goes, well, "What do you mean by weird?" And he just looked at me, and I go, "I think you know what I'm talking about." He goes, "Yep." He goes, "I've been doing this for 22 years or 25 years, I think he said." And he goes, "I see it a lot." And I go, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." And I go, "And what do you do?" He's like, "Nothing." He's like, "It's just a lot of paperwork if we say anything."
You can't report them. They're trying to urge pilots to report them more, but the stigma, like before, like 20 years ago, if you reported it, they would take you off of being a pilot. Like they have you checked out because they think you're crazy.
Yeah, he says
I have
that
a
happens
friend
lot.
who is an air traffic controller in the Midwest, and he tells me every few weeks, he's like, "We got another one last night." Pilots are reporting these like craft a couple miles above their planes doing these figure eight patterns, super incredibly fast figure eight, like following the planes and doing these like super fast figure eight patterns.
That's amazing.
And they can see the lights up above them doing these crazy super fast patterns.
Really?
Yep. They see it all the time.
Especially in the Midwest, or that's just where he is.
That's where he is. So he gives me updates. But once I told him I was interested, I'm like, whenever you hear something, just tell me. And he tells me all the time.
Wow.
Yep. And the pilots remain pretty calm, but it's wild. It's wild.
That's crazy.
Almost as wild as this. Are you done with your story? Do you have any more?
Yeah, no.
You mentioned something about mothers a little while ago. I want to play you this. Okay.
37, and it has been in my freezer for 37 years. And I was always told it was like a wedding cake top.
Adam Smith had been living in this apartment, taking care of his mother who passed away from cancer just days ago. He showed us a photograph of a wrap box that was in his freezer. He said his mother kept it inside their freezer for decades and told him to stay away from it. He opened it after she passed away.
There was a pink blanket, baby blanket, and when I reached down and touched it, and I could feel a foot, and I could see the baby's head with hair was still attached to it.
He's distraught thinking about the possibility that that child may have been his sister and what his mother may have done. Preliminary testing led investigators to believe the child was wearing clothes made in the mid to late 1960s and that he was younger than 1 year old when he died. The baby was never legally named, police say.
What?
So this guy, as you heard, his mother died. He was 37 his whole life. There was a bag in the freezer that was they moved 4 different times, and like the she kept moving it to the new house and was always told to like leave it alone. The box was tucked away behind a banquet Salisbury steak deep dish pie and wrapped in white plastic. Adam had previously thought it contained the top of a wedding cake, and when he quizzed Barbara, his mom, about it, he'd been told, no, it's nothing, no comment, don't worry about it, or she simply changed the subject. Upon the discovery in July, Smith told KSDK it still had skin, hair, and everything was mummified. He reached in further and also felt the foot. After that, I freaked out, put it in the box, and called police right away. After being interrogated by a homicide detective, the remains were sent to a medical examiner for an autopsy. Information about the death or child still remain unknown, but there is an update. The baby was probably would have been 47 years old, so 10 years before he was born. Wow! Like his mom probably had a baby die, and she kept it in the fucking freezer and didn't tell the family for decades and decades and decades.
Well, how old was it? Because that said on there that it was under a year old. How tiny was it to fit into like a
tiny? And if you crush it up, you can get it any size you want. Just fold it up and snap. You know, you can put it wherever you want.
You should have tried to microwave it and bring it back to life.
I think it works. Do you know if you put a frog in a freezer, if you take it out a month later and it thaws, it comes back to life?
Yeah, I think toddlers are the same way.
no
Toddlers.
toddlers. A teetotaler.
Yeah. Teetotalers. And then come to find what?
A toddler.
Come on, guys. I'm an idiot. What do you want from me? There's more articles. So once this story came out, there was a woman he discovered. He has a sister he didn't know about. So when he was 5 years old, his mom had another baby.
Jesus.
And she gave it away. She didn't want another baby. So
better be glad that he's still alive.
Oh, and then the other twist is that based on DNA, I don't know how this works, but the baby that was in the freezer, they believe was a twin. And they don't know where the other one is.
What?
Or maybe the other one survived or some shit. But like, what the hell would you do if you found a baby, a frozen baby in your freezer besides heat it up? Yeah.
Oh,
it's wild shit.
That's crazy.
Like if you love your mom,
of course,
right? Or your dad.
Yeah.
They passed away, okay, and they won't ever, I promise.
Thank you.
But if they did, and you were cleaning out something in the house and you found that in your mom's freezer, how would that change the way you felt about your mom?
I don't think it would change. It would just be like,
what
the fuck?
Oh, it wouldn't,
because it wouldn't seem real. I don't think.
Oh man, what about you, Throbby? If you found that in your mom's freezer,
you would just want to know more. You'd have questions like, what, why, who, what?
It would make sense for my mom. In some ways, like completely for real. That's something that she would kind of do. So she came into some money years ago, and she blew most of it on those realistic baby dolls.
Yeah.
And she bought a baby coffin, and she put one of these dolls in a coffin and then put that under her bed. So when I tell you that my mom could maybe do something like this, maybe she really could.
Wait, why would she put it under the bed?
I don't know. Why do people do anything, you know? Why did Da Vinci paint the Mona Lisa? It's the same thing.
And who was she to him?
Who was who? Well,
Mona.
It's a mystery. Was she a real person? Did someone pose for it? I don't think anyone knows. We don't need to go back to Mona Lisa, but I just, Yeah. But this is wild shit. Wild shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so, blah, blah, blah. He was shocked to feel the foot. Weeks after the death, Smith found out he had a long-lost sister he never knew about. Yeah, so when he was 5, he had another...
This poor guy.
No shit. He's been through a lot.
Jesus.
I don't think I would do it. Knowing our parents' secrets. Like, they've done some shit that you just don't, you don't want to hear about. Like anal.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah. I don't think my parents have. I think
because every old person was once our age and younger and doing really dumb things.
Yeah.
Your dad's probably a panty sniffer.
Oh, stop it.
In fact, him and I talked about it. Yeah.
Stop. Gross.
Oh.
So gross.
So what, dude?
Yeah.
Ruined.
Yeah.
Garasa. Yeah.
gross.
Anyway, what else we got?
What? What?
We're gonna talk about Ziggy a little bit.
Oh, Ziggy.
We watched your dog for 2 weeks. And Ziggy has been to the podcast. Ziggy was part of our last bonus episode with the Oreos, and he made a cute little appearance when he popped up on the table.
Cute.
But he was here for 2 weeks, and it was really, really lovely.
I'm so glad to hear that.
He is truly the most well-behaved little man I've ever met in my whole life.
He's like a little
He's a
guy.
gentleman.
Yeah.
He cuddles. Our favorite thing, the thing that melted me every time, he'll come and sit next to you, and he throws his arm up on the side like he's smoking a stogie in a library, and just
like he's your bro.
he posts up. He posts up.
Yeah.
But the cutest one, we have like a wall mount old school heater, and when it starts, he gets really scared.
Oh.
He hated the heater, so I was laying down on the couch watching TV. He came and sat on my chest, and then laid down on my chest. It was the first time he ever did that.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. But we loved him. He was great. He's weird with wooden floors.
Yeah,
like
so
weird as
weird.
shit. Like he would like like hug the wall, like tied up on the wall, and like lift his legs up on the wall, like he's trying to. What is that about?
Yeah, I don't know. Feels weird.
It's
on his
so
feet
strange.
Or something. It's so
but he's
weird.
lovely. We really had a nice time with him. He was a good boy.
I don't know how to repay someone for like taking care of like. I don't. But I'm serious.
You don't have to repay.
You don't like. I mean, like that. Oh, dropping him off was like. Oh, I mean, of course I know he's gonna be, but I was scared about what he was gonna. I was like, oh please.
But he was great. I mean, he was like, there was never a moment where it's like, this is a bad dog. He's so well behaved.
He doesn't bark. He barks when he needs to. When he's excited to go out.
Oh, he loves going out, man.
Loves it.
This guy, this Mr. Ziggy, is an absolute piss machine. I don't know where it comes from.
And then he'll like pee. But there's no pee left in him. And then all of a sudden, the next block, he's got all this pee, and I'm like, where the hell is that pee?
He is a piss machine. Yeah. I couldn't believe how much he pisses.
He still has his balls, so he likes to mark everything.
Well, yeah, I thought you were saying that's where, but piss doesn't go in the balls.
No, but he likes to mark it. So
what did someone say it was to you?
What?
Saying hello, or what's the?
Oh, it's an email. A P-mail, they called it. I was like, that is
that's
so
something else.
stupid.
It was something else. Someone said something else to you.
Oh, a message
or a neighbor.
board? Message board.
I don't know. It was so weird. Is your Cookie, your dog, is a she?
Yep.
And they don't mark anything? They don't mark?
Not as much. I mean, she still will, but not too much.
But she doesn't lift a leg, right? She squats?
She does like a little squat. Sometimes she'll lift her leg up.
Oh, that's cute.
Wow. But yeah, it was great. And I never confronted another dog with him because you said he doesn't like dogs.
Yeah.
But Dickless did the other day.
Yeah.
There was 2 dogs passing, and both were like, not very friendly, and they were both just completely fine.
Aw.
They were fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I make him out to be just over, like, can't be around, like, because I just don't want.
And also we don't want him to bite anybody. But
yeah.
What's the deal with, like, he just stares at you, doesn't he?
Yeah, like
just
those
stares.
eyes, yeah.
Well, yeah, eyes for sure with the eyes. That's definitely what he uses. 10 times out of 10, he stared at me with his eyes. But he like looks, he gazes.
I know he's like
upon
old.
you.
He's like this little man is inside of this dog.
I talk to him all the time. We talked so much. He didn't give a whole lot back, but we talked a lot. But I would ask him, like, stop staring at me. Will you please stop staring at me? I said, you're weirding me out. And it just makes him look even deeper and deeper and deeper. And when we walk and he's peeing, like, it's so much piss. But I'd be like, oh man, Ziggy, that's a good spot. That's where I would have done it. I would have done it right there too. We had a good time. We had a very, very good time.
Did he ever do the like talk like a
oh yeah.
So cute.
Yep.
I
and
love
he
when
snores,
he does that.
Sleeps on his back with his legs straight up like he's dead.
Yes. So that means that he felt so comfortable with you guys. He trusted
you.
you.
Got fucking nightly suck jobs, of course. He loved it.
Why?
It's the way to get him to sleep.
So stop.
We could have sworn that's the only way to get him to sleep. Fucking put the red rocket in my mouth, dude.
Enough.
Come on.
Oh my God.
What?
Wait,
What?
whoa.
Oh,
Speaking of that.
Whoa.
So in Paris, we fell asleep. Oh my God, this room was amazing. That we had 2 rooms. We had the first one was like a set, like 2 stories.
Okay.
It was insane. It was awesome.
Okay.
Then we moved to a different side of town, and it was even like cooler. Oh, the room. I mean, everything looks like New Orleans a little bit. You know what I mean, with the French door
In Paris?
Yeah,
I think you mean New Orleans.
I mean,
looks
New Orleans
like
looks like Paris.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it is a little bit of French Quarter.
601. Of course. Yeah. That's. Well, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
I never thought about
French
that.
Quarter. Yeah. So I guess people from France came over there for. Yeah, that's right. Figuring it all out.
Yeah, colonizing. Yeah.
And so on the TV, that's the only thing that I really missed TV.
But there's something better about European television.
Hold on, and I think I might be going where you're gonna go.
Nudity.
Get this.
Okay.
So we fell asleep to a soccer game, and I wake up probably like 3 a.m. and I'm like, no, it wasn't even that late. Maybe like 1:30. And I'm like, what the fuck? And Anthony was sound asleep, but I was like, oh my God, I should have taped it. It was a full-on porno. In the soccer game, it was a sports channel. It switched over to fucking not Skinematic.
Penetration?
Yes. In the
P&V?
fucking ass.
In the anus?
Yes.
Oh.
He like had a condom on. It was like some guy who was like, ugh. And I was just like, what? And Anthony
I guess the
wouldn't,
condom
like,
makes it okay in Europe, I guess. It makes it so it's not porn.
But it was just,
Dude, condom porn?
it was just a woman with like on her back and her fucking legs were up.
Oh, good girl.
And I was like, what is happening?
Did you,
But so he didn't believe me. And I was like, I said, I swear to God. He goes, no. There's no way that would. I'm like, yes, I promise you. And so we were in Vienna, and we had just watched. Oh my God. We just watched another.
Hello,
Can you turn me up?
Oh, sorry.
We just watched another soccer game, and sure enough, fall asleep, and then all of a sudden I wake up to what the fuck? Oh, I erased it. Fuck.
What'd you erase?
So I took.
Did you film it?
I took a video of it.
Go to your deleted folder.
But I took just like a snippet of it, like just so I could show him. And I told him, he goes, "No, there's no way." And I showed him, and he was like, "What?"
That's fucking wild shit. You're waking up, you're trying to sleep, and all you hear is this.
Oh,
That's real good.
I fucking hate that
condom
so
porn,
much.
absolute waste of time. What a
because
waste
I think
of time.
he put it on because it was in her butthole.
Well, so what?
I guess it's dirtier, maybe.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would it be dirtier?
Safety is sexy.
That is the most untrue thing, dude.
I got soft just hearing that. It's awful.
Yeah, he was hard. This fucking guy, Throbby was
ruined
throbbing.
it.
Heartthrob.
Heart throbbing was fucking
Heartthrob.
puffed up down there, and you said that. Now you guys got a fucking 4-inch deep innie.
Safety is sexy. Maybe I'll work for the porn industry.
Please don't. If that's
name the movies.
if that's your motto, then please don't work for them. Don't ruin my favorite thing. Please don't do it.
Safety is sexy.
Ew! I hate it. I hate it so much. I know it's getting there. That's one of my biggest searches lately in my porn watching is
Danger.
forceful. No. Danger. If you go to a porn site, look up danger. I have to see what comes up. You can't see my screen.
Danger
right?
is dirty.
If you go to a porn site and look up danger, what the fuck pops up? Why did you say that, Throbby?
I almost.
Why did you say that?
I almost said I almost pooped my pants, but I almost peed my pants.
All right, this is fucked up.
Oh
This
no!
is fucked up. I don't get so. I can't even say it. I can't even say what I'm looking at.
What are you looking at?
I looked up danger. This can't be real,
Are they
dude.
like running with scissors?
No, almost everyone has a black person in it. I swear to God, why is that a thing? Almost every option. How is that possible?
That's horrible.
So right now there's the thumbnail of 9 videos on my screen, and 7 of them.
What are they wearing?
Women. A lot of it is tearful, deep-throating fat dick. Double stuffed.
Double stuffed?
Twisties, you're in danger, girl.
What's double stuffed?
Tied up, petite cutie, anal fucked. I mean, Jesus Christ. Punk interracial threesome with cum swapping.
Ew.
Hell yeah, dude. Wow.
What's double stuffing?
Well, throw up. Will you help me out?
Yeah. It's like it's an Oreo.
Yeah. The double stuff is when there's one in the V and one in the pooper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or you can do.
So not like 2 in 1. 2 in 1?
Do you know what DVDA is?
DVDA?
Yep.
Dan's version.
No. Double
Dicks?
vagina,
Dicks?
double anal. So 4 dicks in you at once.
Double anal?
Yeah. Do you know the
that's
difference? Do you know the
horrible.
difference between a joke and 4 dicks? Your mom can't take a joke. Oh, Heidi.
Wow.
All right. You know what? I think I'm having a good time.
It's hot in here.
It is hot in here. We'll crack the door for a minute, but
Can we turn on that fan?
no.
Okay, cool. It's just like I'm in Europe.
We're
That's
gonna
awesome.
we're gonna keep recording, and we're gonna cut this into 2 episodes. So right now is gonna be the end of part 1 of this, and you can tune in next week for part 2. We're gonna start doing this because we're trying
Part
to
two.
part two.
Yeah.
So this is the end of this episode.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.